Welcome to another quick review from Ultimate DIYer. Guys, we are going to take a quick look at the NORTIV 8 Combat Hiking Combination Boot. Now, this is an awesome boot. They're dirty, as you can see, because I went out today testing them, went onto some hiking trails, fishing trails, kind of went through some water, went through quite a few different things. Speaking of water, guys, these boots actually have a 4-hour static rating, meaning that they can actually set in water for 4 hours without absorbing any water. I spent quite a bit of time in the military myself, and I will tell you that I wish I'd had boots like this when I was in the military. Ours were nothing like this. First of all, this one has arch support, which is great because a lot of your combat type boots do not have that. You'll also notice this has an all rubber toe, which is really great for a combat hiking type boot because it protects your toes when you're banging up against rocks and things like that. It has a suede upper, which is kind of a combination suede and rubber, and you have a lot of the rubber going around the outside here. If you look at the sole on this thing, it's very strong but yet flexible and has some really good gripping power with the little pieces of rubber that they have sticking out all over this thing, so that if you're going up those rocks or up the side of a hill or a mountain, it's going to grab and you don't have to worry quite so much about falling. So overall, it's a very nice boot. A couple of the other things I did like about this, I love the little pull up here, and it has a pull up on the tongue as well. And everything in it is really, really comfortable. It also has an EVA insole in it, which is really soft to the touch, and it makes it nice wearing these things all day long, especially if you're hiking, hunting, fishing, or if you're in a combat type situation. A couple of the other quick things that I like about it, I like the lacing. I like the fact that in the tongue it has a spot for the laces to cross and it holds them there. And then you have hooks on the outside to be able to take your lace and hook them. You can either go up 2 on a side or you can cross them again and go to the other side. Really nice. And that way that lace ends up at the very top, and you can tuck the laces in the boot so that it's out of your way and not going to get snagged on rocks and things like that. But also pay attention to your stitching. Most of the stitching on this is going to be double stitched. A lot of the stitching I find on lesser boots tends to be a single stitch, and that's where they generally break apart and don't last. So overall, a really heavy duty, well-made boot. So these are really great all the way around. If you're looking for a very good hiking type combat shoe, you're not going to go wrong with this one. If I was going to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd have to give it 5 stars because it is so well made. Do yourself a favor, pick yourself up a set today. I don't think you'll go wrong. We'll see you guys on the next review.